Hello viewers, I hope you are doing well. Today I will show you how to perform a change detection analysis between 2 years using ArcGIS Pro. For example, you have land use and land cover maps for 2005 and 2025. So in this tutorial, you will learn how to visualize the changes on a map and generate data that shows how land use has transformed over the 20 years period. So ArcGIS Pro provides simple tools to perform this type of analysis. Just these tools. With just few clicks, you can produce a clear change detection output. Doing this manually would take a significant amount of time, especially for large data sets. So before we start, make sure that both data sets use the same coordinate system. So check the source. Same coordinate system, and the spatial resolution and extent are the same for pixel size. So check for both data sets. Yeah, the same. And the classification schemes are consistent. I mean the classes. By the end of this tutorial, you will be able to learn, create a change detection map, identify transitions between land use classes, generate statistics summarizing the changes. So I will show in Excel the output and also in the map. So if you also want to learn how to prepare land use land cover map, you can check out my other videos where I have shared several tutorials on it. So now let's get started with today's tutorial. So you can see over here our LULC map for 2005 and LULC map for 2025. So now we will perform change detection analysis. So first I will go to attribute table, click here, and I will add here a class. From here just click add and LULC 2005, data type text, then save. Yeah, we can see over here a class has been generated. Now I will rename it for value 1. It is built up area, this one, and then value 2 it is vegetation, and 3 it is cropland, 4 barren land, and 5 water body. So similarly I will do for 2025. So again maybe I have to save the previous edit. Now it appears. So click here, add data, add, and then field name LULC 2025, then data type, it will be text, and then save. And you can see over here a column has been added. So now I will rename it. For value 1, it will be built up and then 2 vegetation, 3 cropland, 4 barren land, and 5 water body. So after that we will go to imagery. So under analysis tab you will find here change detection. So what it is, perform change detection between two rasters or a time series of rasters using a guided workflow. So just click here and you will find here configure change detection method. So here you will see 3 options: categorical change, pixel value change, and time series change. So we will use for this video is categorical change, as we have 2 thematic maps like LULC 2005 and LULC 2025. So what is categorical change? Compute change it between 2 thematic rasters, and quantify and explore the pixels that changed or remained unchanged. So we will use categorical change. So I am selecting this one and change from raster 2005. From raster it will be 2005, and to raster it will be 2025. And field name you will find here processing extent. So I'm going for full extent, and then click on next. You will find here class configuration. So under class configuration you will find filter method. So under filter method you will see 3 options: all, that means changed or unchanged classes will be included; 2, changed only, which is only the classes that have changed will be included; and 3, third options is unchanged only, what is only the unchanged classes will be included. So for this analysis we will use changed only, that means only the classes that have changed will be included. And from classes to classes, so I want all land use and land cover that has been changed from 2005 to 2025 for the 20 years. So I have selected all and then click on next, and it is output generation. So here you will find smoothing neighborhood. Under smoothing neighborhood you will find here 3 options, 4 options basically: 3x3, 5x5, and 7x7. So I'm going for the default one, so I'm selecting none. And then you'll find here output options: save result as, and it is raster dataset. So I'm selecting this raster dataset. You will find here other options: raster function template and feature class. I'm not going for other 2 types, so I'm selecting raster dataset as I need this. And output dataset, you can save your output dataset in a specific folder, or you can rename the output name. After that, just click on run, and you can see generating output dataset and completed successfully. You can see here output generation. So you can see over here the change from 2005 to 2025. Built up area to vegetation, this color; built up area to cropland; built up area to barren land; built up area to water body; vegetation to built up areas. Similarly, like other classes, changed from 2005 to 2025. And if you go to the attribute table, Then you can see the details, class name, built up to vegetation, class from built up area, class 2 vegetation, and the area. So you will find here the details, and here the unit is square meter, so you can change to hectare or a square kilometer or square miles that you want. I will copy and then select and then copy and then paste in Excel. So I just need I don't need this two row, so I have deleted this one, and also I don't need this. Yeah, so you can rename it analysis 2005 to 2025, and area is square meter, and now select and then go to insert and then pivot table, existing worksheet, and then click OK. Yeah, then the select change detection and area. So you can see here, selecting, then copy and then paste here, and just copy this one and then so here is our change detection analysis result from 2005 to 2025. You can show using graph, then OK. Axis title, you can use title. Data level also, you can show data level. Yeah. And you can also change the color from the change detection, built up to vegetation, built up to cropland, using just click here and then you can change the color from here. So I think it is very simple technique for change detection analysis. You can use for NDVI or you can use for LULC. Yeah. Actually, here you can see here is our change detection analysis final map. Previously I forgot to uncheck this to LULC map. So if you uncheck, then the actual change detection map is here. It is. So you can see here this color, no change, the white color. Yeah, no color. And now you can clearly understand the change detection output. You can change the color from here. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you find this tutorial useful. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe to our GIS and RS Solution YouTube channel. You can also follow our Facebook page and join our Facebook group for more updates. See you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and happy.